Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is known for being a pretty challenging game, but I've played this game so many times, considering it's my favorite game of all time, and I play it at least once a week. I know, I really like this game. We're gonna do a challenge. And what is that challenge, you might ask? Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Hardcore. If I lose any lives, it's game over. I have to beat the game in one sitting with one life. Do you guys think I could do it? Um, I I maybe think I could do it. I'm kind of afraid, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna be playing the version on the Nintendo Switch, which is an emulated Sega Ages port of the game. I believe this version of the game is actually delisted now, but it is just a re-release of the original Sega Genesis emulated version of the game because I prefer that to the Sonic Origins version. And today I'm also going to be using my GameCube controller to play the game. Maybe in the future I'll try out using a different controller, but GameCube controller is my favorite, and we're going to be using that today. So without further ado, if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment which zone is your favorite. And I'm also going to be attaching my fundraiser for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. We're halfway there and we have a few more days. Let's see if we could reach that goal. Let's switch over to Sonic 2. Alright, here we go. It's time to start playing Sonic 2. As you can see, I have the game ready here, and we're just going to hit game reset. It's time to get started with the hardcore challenge. Do you guys think I have what it takes? I do. Alright, here we go. I'm thinking for this run, we're going to use the standard Sonic and Tails. And we're just going to play normal, starting with Emerald Hill. Alrighty, here we go. So we're in Emerald Hill. This one should be pretty easy. There are a couple of bottomless pits I could fall in, but other than that, it should be a pretty simple experience, and I don't really have to worry too much about anything. Emerald Hill has always been one of my stronger courses, so everything should be okay, I believe. But in case if something goes wrong, it's fine, because this is just the first level and I wouldn't mind restarting. Now if we're in a later level and I have to restart, I might be kind of upset. But the more we do this challenge, the better I'll get at it. So it'll be more fun to do runs on this game. I want to mention that I'm not a speedrunner on this game or anything, and I'm playing simply just for fun. If you guys want to see me try out the Sonic Origins version of this game in the future, please let me know in the comments. I'll give some history of this game. I've been playing this game for over a decade, and like I said, this is my favorite game of all time. I love this game. I love the music. I love the look of it. I'll when we get to my favorite zone, I'll tell you guys. But a little thing about me is the original Sonic the Hedgehog game. People really don't like it because it's more challenging than the other ones and more platforming based. But that actually is my preferred Sonic game. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Sonic 3 is a good game, but I still prefer the original two games vastly compared to Sonic 2 or even Sonic CD. But anyway, as we progress, you're going to fight the first boss, which is Eggman, of course, with his drill. There's a little trick you could do here if you speed run. It's not speed run, spin dash. You can get a couple hits on him. And of course, Tails helps out with this as well. And of course, this version we have the drop dash, which I completely forgot about until just now. Maybe since we're playing this version today, I'll actually utilize the drop dash. Maybe that'll be fun. The original release obviously didn't have the drop dash feature because it didn't become a feature until later games. Anyway, we continue into Chemical Plant Zone. As you can see, we're building up a lot of speed. Oh, I gotta do my. Let's see if I could beat this level really quickly. Oh, that's different than Sonic Origins. Okay. So, on Sonic Origins in the time trial mode, I have a really fast time on this level. Let me see if I could hit it. Oh, I missed it. It's okay. Keep going. I'm able to beat this on Sonic Origins. I think I beat this game in 24 seconds. It's a really good time. So maybe when we play that version of the game in the future, we could see how fast I could do it on the video. in one try. But chemical plant is definitely one of my better levels. As you can see, I beat that in 46 seconds. So I'm pretty familiar with that level. As we go on, I guess it'll be more fun to try to learn um, each level. Because I love this game so much, I want to beat it really quickly. That little trick I did there, you could jump and you could build up a ton of speed. I go up here. I don't really know the optimal route for Act 2, believe it or not. Alright, well, the drop dash is busted in this version of the game. It gives you a ton of momentum going up a hill. That'd be broken in Sonic Origins. Yeah, but usually you just roll down these hills. But as I said, I prefer jumping down them because it's faster. And then once we get to the infamous spot that a lot of casuals have difficulty with, I have a trick that if you don't know about, it's a really good one. And it's right around here. Don't want to go up there. Right around here. Alright. So, how you do this trick is there's usually this really big water segment that you have to go into over here. And obviously that's boring. Goodbye, Tails. So you jump here. I just skipped over that whole part of the level. Oh, you could go back down and do it again. If you go too far, the water will raise. You will get cooked. Drop dash is broken. What the heck? Here. Let's try one more time. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we just skipped that whole area. If you fall down there, you gotta do it again. Alright, this part is really easy to accidentally die in. So I'm gonna take this nice and slow. This is, I don't know why. This boss in particular, I always die on. Because I get like messed up by this part right here where he drops the oil on you. I actually consider this like the second hardest boss in the game. It's not hard, it's just like annoying and unpredictable. And because there's a bottomless pit. And there's only two ways I ever die in Sonic. Bottomless pits and getting squished. If you've ever talked to me about Sonic, you definitely have heard me complain about bottomless pits or um, getting squished. That's the only way I die in Sonic. Otherwise, I maybe I'll make a mistake, but not too often. Anyway, I know a pretty fast route for this level as well. You want to jump here. We're almost at the end. I just went through that enemy, what the heck. Alright, here we go. And we're already done. That's what's fun about learning the routes. I was able to speed through that. I got a 1-up too. Not that that'd be useful at all, but you know, it's nice to get some rewards for our good times. Alright. So this level, it's important not to get hit in the beginning here, because if you take the lower route, it's very slow. So you want to make sure you avoid the lower route by going on these moving platforms. Oh no! Alright, there's still a way to avoid it. I think. Yeah, you just gotta play this part correctly. You have to be very careful here and not fall. And we're already on the upper route, so everything's okay, but if you fall in that water, it's pretty slow. And that took us back quite a bit, but like I said, even if we do go in the water, it's not that bad, but it's just kind of slow. But right here where this red thing is, luckily the water ends. As long as we have one ring as well, we're fine. Because those arrows can actually be quite annoying if you're not ready. Alright, this boss is like cake compared to the chemical plant boss. You can kind of cheese it. And one more and he's dead. Alright, and on to the next zone already. Looks like our recording's at exactly 10 minutes. We're already on the 4th level. Pretty good. It's not a too hardcore challenge so far. Even if I die soon, we still got a pretty good run. Alright, well now we're at the casino night zone. Obviously, if you're a speedrunner, this challenge is probably really easy, but I'm no speedrunner. I would say I'm pretty above average at the game, though. Yeah, so a little bit about this zone. This might be my favorite zone in the game. Not gameplay-wise. I'm not the biggest fan of it gameplay-wise, but aesthetically, like music and art style, I think it's a beautiful level, but gameplay, I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, it's okay, but I much prefer the other levels, gameplay-wise. I'm not really the biggest fan of like the pinball levels, but I do like this one style in particular. I love the slot machines as well. Ton of fun. And they're pretty quick and easy. The boss fight's kind of jank on the second level, but you know, Casino Night's a great level. It's a classic. Alright, here we go. Casino Night 2. Dun, dun, dun. The music is great on this level. So these enemies right here you could actually kill. It's just a little difficult too. Just they'll bounce you back and forth, but I've seen a lot of people not know you could actually kill those things. You can. Oh, here we go. Speed shoes. Speed shoes are surprisingly useful in this level, considering how much you get bumped around. But they're useful. You go pretty fast with them, even though there's a lot of slow segments like this. But like I said, if you play your cards correctly, you could make it through this level at lightning speed. But there is some pace breakers like this thing right here. Like bouncing myself off this. Oh, I did it wrong. You want to like go like that. There we go. Sometimes I'm able to do that all in one go. You just kind of want to use the physics to your advantage. It's just kind of how you play Sonic in general, but we're going towards the end of the level here. Alright, here we go. Time to fight the boss. And we already lost rings. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta slow down. I'm playing it like way too quickly. That's the end.